Welcome. If you are new here, welcome back if you've subscribed. Before we get started for today's film breakdown, I would like to share an update that can be useful to you. Many of you don't know about P1 Eminent. P1 Eminent is a network real estate company, and right now there are affordable lands for sale for housing, business or industry, currently selling lands in Lagos for 6 million naira. So, many missed buying land in Lekki and Ikoyi when it was cheap. Now is the right time for you, or your loved ones or even your enemies to buy cheap and affordable land in Lagos, Nigeria. Click on the link below the bio of this video to chat with one of P1 Eminent representative. Now let's get into the movie.
Is a South African Netflix criminal drama show about the perilous consequences of a web of lies and infidelity. Nandi Malati, an unhappy married woman, travels on a weekend vacation trip to her best friend's house and meets a younger man, Jacob, which leads to an adulterous affair. The weekend, however, ends with the strange death of Nandi's best friend, Brenda, putting her in the heart of a murder inquiry. Nandi's life is a labyrinth of lies, treachery, and ghosts of the past, caught between her husband, Leonard, and the passionate romance with Jacob. As a thriller, the show circles Brenda's murder and builds the truth around it until the end, while several other secrets unearth in Nandi and her family's life. If you're curious to know the truth behind these secrets, here is everything you need to know about the ending of Season 1 of Fatal Seduction. Spoilers ahead. Nandi Malati, a college professor with a 20-year-old marriage, suspects her husband, Chief Justice Leonard, of having an affair with his secretary, Amira. Her best friend, Brenda, advises her to leave her unhealthy marriage and find a new distraction for herself. Consequently, when Nandi crosses paths with charming and young Jacob, she falls into bed with him. Nevertheless, feeling guilty about cheating on her husband, Nandi cuts her trip short and returns home. However, the next week, the repercussions of Nandi's actions continue to follow her when Jacob turns out to be one of her students for the new semester. Simultaneously, the police find Brenda dead at her house with her wrist slit. Although the cops write the death off as a suicide, Nandi insists Brenda wouldn't kill herself. The news hits Brenda's close ones hard, especially Nandi and her brother-in-law, Vio, who was Brenda's secret lover. Nandi tries to keep her distance from Jacob, but the two can't keep their hands off each other, resulting in a full-fledged affair behind Leonard's back. When Vio learns of this, he discovers a link between Jacob and Benjamin Jibba, a criminal who was sentenced for the murder and rape of a minister's young daughter, Yusi Vilakazi. Vio feels Jacob must have had a hand in Brenda's death because she was an eyewitness and played an important role in the case. Nandi also learns that her husband was not cheating on her with Amira and wishes to repair their relationship in order for their marriage to work. Moreover, Vio uncovers Jacob's plot to destroy Leonard, the judge who convicted his father, Jibba, whom he believes to be innocent. As a result, Nandi tries to break up with Jacob, but he refuses to back down, having become obsessed with her. Vio, a former cop turned spy, starts digging into Jibba's case, believing there to be a connection between it and Brenda's death. Eventually, Jacob tries to get back at Nandi by dating her daughter, Zinl, who's the same age as him. Consequently, after Z disappears for a night with Jacob, Nandi assumes Jacob has kidnapped her and confesses about her affair to her husband. Additionally, Jacob's lineage as Jibba's son complicates the situation for Leonard even further. Although the pair finds their daughter safe and sound the next day, the problems Jacob's presence proposed continues to haunt Leonard. Meanwhile, Vio discovers that Leonard visited.
Now is the right time for you, or your loved ones or even your enemies to buy cheap and affordable land in